Welcome to this afternoon's video. I've been sent in a few questions from people saying, love the long game content, but I don't have a net and no space. What can we do about putting? Those who've had putting lessons from myself or came to the Sharpen Your Short Game evening I hosted at Carrow Green a while back will know that when it comes to putting, I generally look at these 3 points. So start line, speed and green reading. But we always start with start line. Can you start the ball on your intended line? And I'm a huge fan of the Vizio training aids, so recommend this one for indoor use. And the T-bar is absolutely brilliant when you're out on the greens. However, many of you won't have access to those. And when we're practicing putting, the problem is it's very hard to get quality feedback. So we can get our putter, we can go inside on the carpet, we can hit puts and puts and puts and become very consistent. But the potential is that we're just becoming very good at compensations. We're learning compensations and ways to get round our stroke. So today we're going to go through how to make your own, and you need a piece of A4 paper, a ruler and a pen. So this is just an old letter. So the first thing we're going to do is fold it in half, long ways. So just take your time, make sure you get it lined up. Okay, and then you're going to open that back out and draw a line along that fold, like so. Okay, so from there, you're going to measure in from one of the sides 2.2 millimeters. And just make a small little mark across that line. Okay, hopefully you can see that, and then I'm just going to pop the end of my pen through that, just make a small hole. So that's going to be where your ball is going to sit. Okay, now when it comes to the start line, what we're looking to do is start the ball as close to square, so 0 degrees on line. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do two settings on this one, if you like, a 1 degree error and a 0.5 degree error. Effectively what we're working on is a triangle now. So last night I was reliving my GCSE maths, trigonometry, SOHCAHTOA, if anyone can remember that. So what I came up with is effectively we need to mark 3 centimeters now on the other side across, which is there, and then the same on there. And that equates to your 1% error. So if you now join start position to the 3 centimeter mark, that is now your 1 degree. And now if you want to go 0.5 degrees, this is where I want you all working towards. Wrong side, Andrew. We need to be at 2.6 millimeters. So again, from your start line, baseline of 0, 2.6 millimeters, which is there. And there. Again, joining up your lines, and that is 0.5 degree, and that is essentially it. So your ball will sit in the hole, and then you just need to place 2 objects along these lines, one on either side. Now they can't be too high because your putter will hit it on the way through. Archie thought it'd be funny if we did Hot Wheels cars, so you can see, just line those up on that line. And the equivalent on this side. And away you go. You've now got a training aid. So when you're using the trainer, obviously take your time to put in whatever obstacles you're using in the right position and be nice and precise with them. You can see how small the difference is between a 0.5 error and a 1 degree error. So take your time with that. And when you're putting in your putter, make sure that you put it in nice and square to the back of the piece of paper. So not open, not closed, nice and square. Use that as a guide to help you learn what square is. So as I say, to start with, the 0.5 degree setting might be a little bit tough, might be frustrating, but keep working on it, okay? It will improve your putting, because for me it's one of the 3 fundamentals to putting, okay? And to help you with your motivation, I'm going to give away a dozen TP5s to the golfer that hits the most putts in one streak through the start line gate. Now there are a couple of rules to this. It's one ball at a time, so you can't just knock a ball over and keep going. You've got to come out of posture and set up and start again, and you've got to hit the putt at least 2 putter lengths, so the equivalent of my put out mat here. Okay, we can't just tap it through all safe. Reply with how you're getting on, and I will have a go at some point and see where I get to. But I think between us all, with this time that the majority of us got now, I think we can at least get over 100 between us all. So a dozen TP5s, I'll send them out once things are slightly more back to normal for the person who gets the longest continuous streak. Happy practice.